Right now, I'm sitting here in the Asian squat position, having a cigarette and just listening and grounding, just touching a rock. Highly recommend it. Grounding is an interesting one. Look it up and just look up grounding on YouTube. It's really fascinating. Kind of on the back side of those trees that I was looking at. Just wanted to have a look. I did notice this over here. We do. Right over here next to that is a few sticks that are laid here. I noticed the bark's peeled off of that one and also right here on it. Cute little prints. Squirrel maybe? Bird? Anyone know? There's like a geode, it looks like, right there. That's kind of interesting right there. Looks like two trees that are leaning and then sort of an arch that they're like holding down. And all this too. That one has the roots sticking up. Pretty cool there. Yeah, here's these. Both through the Y of that tree right there. And here it is from this angle. That's pretty cool right there. Here it is from the back side. I did notice that that arch there is kind of tucked underneath that tree there. There's another one of those just kind of leaning through the Y. There's a big pile of downed tree that I want to take a peek at. That looks pretty cool. Well, I'm taking a closer look at this and nothing's really standing out to me about this. Besides being a big tree. I do see this underneath it. Is that bent? That would be pretty cool. Oh, that is cool. So, that's a beauty right there. So there is still an interesting bend associated with this. Oh man. Look at that. Beautiful. And kind of going the same direction. Oh shoot. Right there, look at that. Beautiful. So many. That's kind of cool there too. Cool looking there. little bit more open right here. See a little further, but it's been pretty thick so far today. Another one of those intersection kind of things. I'm seeing this too. Notice that one's broken. Kind of like an A. But yeah, right here. There's one kind of bent in there in between those three. Huh. It's just sitting out here. It's kind of open here and there's this beauty right there. Kind of curious if I can find anything up there with that tree leaning and just looks thick. And then if not, I might head down past this and take a rest walking along the creek bed for a little while because it was a little bit thick where I just went through. It's definitely kind of cool looking. There's another one down. There's a broken tree right there. See, the bottom's broken. Just a little ways back from that big tree down, and or those two. I wasn't really seeing much, and then I saw this huge arch. Holy crap. Another massive arch. Almost wouldn't even notice it. It's so big. Oh man. It's way up there. Holy crap. Wow. What is that about? I wonder if it's a little more clear on the other side so I can see it. All right, so from this side, it is a little more visible, but it doesn't just end there. There is another one right there. Let's see here. And by the way, it's pretty clear through here. Look at that. See a lot. But wow. A little bit more of an angle. Looking at that one, it's a little bit behind, but then there's that. Holy crap. That is awesome. Let's see. A nice view of it right there. A lot of trees in the way. Now that one's kind of getting hidden away. Look at that. Wow. Another view of this one. I don't know if we can see the other one from here. Not really. Totally on that side. Wow. The creek bed down there. Squirrel? Right, I'm catching my breath. I just came up from down in the creek and it was pretty steep and it's really open up here. And there's a little tree break right there. And over here, kind of looks like an arch with this limb just jammed in there, holding it down. Beautiful. I don't often see these in the bright sunlight. Broken trees like this. Look how that thing's kind of twisted. And the branches are kind of all broken up too on it. That's pretty cool. Well, we've definitely found a really interesting area right here with lots of bends and arches. There's one there. There's an arch there. It's just kind of interesting all throughout here. This one here, broken tree right there. Another uprooted tree right here. Yeah. There's that break right there. Kind of twisted. Really cool. Just kind of looking back. Really interesting. And then look at what we have here. Just hanging out. Nice. I love seeing stuff like that. All right, well, I've had some pretty relaxing walk in an open area, and I haven't seen too much. Just been enjoying my walk, and I'm seeing this here. So I'm kind of using this as an indicator to head in this direction and see what we find. It's like a cool double arch. That is awesome. Check out the angles of them. That branch with some of the bark peeled off, it looks like, hanging on top. And then, right over here is a beauty. But we'll have a look at these again from this side. Huh. Interesting how that's broken right there. But yeah, then we have this. That perfect shape. Nice. Kind of an interesting breakthrough there. So here's what we have now, just walking along. Seeing what we find. Sort of a trail here. It's kind of nice. Did a lot of stuff that was just constantly on hills, which is like a constant workout. So yeah, this is a little bit of what you've been missing. Walked quite a little ways, and it's mostly looked like this. I haven't had much stand out. It's kind of interesting here. A couple big limbs that are crisscrossed and just somehow they're off the ground. I'm not even quite sure how they're hanging like that. Maybe it's because that one, the weight of that one. And then this piece somehow ended across. So I've been heading downhill for a little bit. And one thing I love about that is it typically means it's gonna sort of thin out, which it already is right now, which is a bit of a relief. The only catch with that is then we have to go back uphill, but it's all good. I've had a little bit of a rest, I'd say, so I can see a little further now. This is cool. And it's cooler, a little bit cooler downhill. Starting to get a little bit more interesting here. There's this stick off the ground, tree rather. Just looking at this end of it, and you see that broken tree next to it, and the one crossed over. That's cool. And that one kind of has a bit of a twisted look once again, a little bit. And right there is a beautiful arch. It just flowed right into the timing. I just saw it. I was kind of, sometimes I'm not looking where the camera's facing a lot of the time. So, look at that beauty. I like that. And we have this awesome creek bed that kind of wraps around. Got some rock overhangs. There's one over there. Freaking cool. I'm really happy that I'm only a couple hours in. I could go for a few more hours. I feel like this is at or past this spot where I always have to turn around because I only segment like 2 hours. And so I'm ready for like part 2, just down the bottom of this creek bed and whatever else along the way. I did hear kind of like a knock sound that way too before I started filming. A pretty good one. There that is from this side and kind of where I just came from. It's like a welcome. Love it. We are on a creek bed. It's like AC. And this time, the last couple videos I did, I looked down an area like that and thought, or I actually said, man, is that ever an invitation? And today, I get to explore some of that. Maybe more than one direction.